Sheffield Wednesday 5-minute view from the Kop. Another game, another loss. But this one was the only chance this season to do the double. And I think we came fairly close, to be honest with you. I think we did all right in the game. We were quite competitive in the match. The only problem really was that we just really didn't have anything at the top end. Again, Kadamata doing quite a bit of running around. We got Allo in defence, and he seemed to be getting forward quite well. Good show from him, I think. Nice to have Valerie back in his preferred position, and I think he certainly was showing quality. But we still looked a little bit dodgy at the back. We've got Cooper coming to the net. He's got a bit of experience through Barnsley and played a few matches for a few other teams. Seemed to be a bit part player over the years. Started off a little bit dodgy, got the ball at his feet. Actually, first time he got the ball to his feet, he just wellied it, and I thought, okay, this is perhaps going to play more to our strengths than what had been happening with the tip-tapping it around with players that are not comfortable with the ball at the feet. We played a 3 at the back today. Otigbayo in the middle, and I thought I'm warming to him. I think he's improving. The goal that we did concede came after probably our better sustained part of the match with pressurising them without any real end product, and they just took it up the other end and scored, and that absolutely killed the life out of the players, the fans, the match. From that point on, we did nothing really. We brought on Heskey. I didn't really get to see much of him. Their players seemed to be going down at the drop of a hat. Strange, because every time their player went down, we had a free kick against us. They seem to be particular picking on Ingleson, who's not one to go down, but he was really, really complaining to the referee about the kind of biased treatment that he seemed to be getting, because he got clattered into a few times, and he was looking quite dodgy at one point, but he was just getting nothing, no change out of the referee at all. But as I say, to get to a stage in the match where I was quite hopeful, and people around me were quite hopeful, we were thinking this is going to be it. We may manage to get something out of this match, and we'd have felt a little bit aggrieved if it had only been a draw. As it ended up, they scored, and I don't think there's anything we could do about it. I think it was a good strike. Need to watch that one back, but I think today, I noticed a few things. One is Bannon has definitely not got as much energy at times. He's still got his creativity, but he's passing short at times. He must be knackered, Same goes for Ingleson. The amount of time that they've had to just stay in, and not be replaced. I think that I was a bit hopeful when Redmond come on, but it's too late. There's no point in bringing somebody on at 75 minutes and expecting him to turn a match. I know it can happen, but for me, it's way too late, So, so other than that with Bannon, I think when we went behind, I was saying to people around me that if we were playing for something, we would have definitely had the energy to be able to push on. If we were playing for getting out relegation, if we were playing for promotion places or anything like that, we would have been chasing that match. Whereas we went behind and we didn't chase it. We very rarely, from that point on, got into their half, never mind the final third. I think we had one opportunity, but I think during the match we had one shot on target and they had 2 shots on target, so it was not a fantastic match for the purists. But yeah, from our point of view, I think it's 3 points lost, which is, I suppose, it's something to say. In fact, we were actually singing. They were singing, we're winning away. How shit must you be? We're winning away, and we were singing. It's only 1-0. How shit must you be? It's only 1-0, which I thought was pretty funny. So where do we go from here? We're just waiting, aren't we? We're just waiting for this issue now to be sorted out with the EFL and fit and proper. I don't know. I mean, how long is that supposed to take? As has been mentioned, it just seems that we have to wait longer than everybody. But yeah, I think that there's a decent crowd today. They brought fair due to them because they brought quite a few up, and we're pretty much guaranteed to lose every match. Yet we still keep turning out, which is fantastic. And well done to Henrik and the players for always coming round and applauding the fans afterwards. And it's nice to see those who are willing to stay and applaud them back. So we just got to wait and see now. But I think that was one of the opportunities. You just think if they're 21st and there's Oxford and Norwich below them, how poor must they be? Surely there's an opportunity for us to pick some points up. We want to be in a situation where we manage to get at least a point, at least above 0 points. We're going to break records this season, but well, can't be helped. Okay, so until Tuesday, bye for now, and we're all Wednesday, aren't we?